Hey, yeah, J79. Yeah, we're just gonna show my prayer and condolences to Carrie Fisher. So, fix my glasses. Um, but yeah, Carrie Fisher. It's just a tough time for this past week for the Reynolds family. Carrie Fisher Reynolds. Well, Carrie Fisher. But yeah, it's just not only a hard times for the families of Fisher, but it's also a hard time for the fans of Star Wars and the Star Wars crew, especially when Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford and the rest of the crew. It's just that it all of a sudden happened, even though she just got just we noticed her age when between episodes 6 and 7. So, yeah, it's just, a tough time to be a Star Wars fan dealing with the death of a major star. Um, so, we send our condolences and prayers to the Star Wars crew and Carrie Fisher's family and the crews that she also reprised the role of as well. Where are we gonna be? And yeah, I think it was Maggie Reynolds, whatever, her mother, Carrie Fisher. Yeah, she just passed away. Maybe perhaps a stroke. Went to the hospital, passed away, and it was probably it could be related to the death of trying to go by Carrie Fisher's here. So, what's going to happen to Star Wars? Well, there's one good news is that it's not going to affect Episode 8 because right now Carrie Fisher's work has been done on Episode 8. But but they will provide maybe some sort of a tribute video to maybe the beginning of the end of the movie to provide her Role's death. I don't know what they're going to do in here. But it's going to have an impact on 9. I do believe that Star Wars Episode 9 could be delayed within a couple of years. They're right now maybe they're pausing for their grievance period of their death here. But I believe that they could try to fill in the shoes of Carrie Fisher's shoes as a reprisal of the role of Leia on Episode 9. Maybe someone similar. Maybe there might be perhaps a family member of Carrie Fisher that might be look-alike and similar in age and like that here. But, of course, they might just resort to just doing a CGI rendering of like that, kind of like what they did at the end of a prequel to Episode 1, which is Rogue One, which was yeah. Excuse me for the spoiler, but yeah, it's just tough time being a fan at this point here. So the good news that Episode 8 is gonna be is not gonna be affected by this. But I think they will be doing something, maybe between the beginning and the end of Episode 8. They'll probably do a CGI, kind of like what they did in the previous Star Wars here. But yeah, it's just it's all of a sudden and it's tough and it's just a bad time for this to happen. And she was just young, 6 years old, and yeah. And all of a sudden, near the holidays, it was just right after this Rogue One movie was released. And so, excuse me for the coughing here, just a little bit here, but yeah, rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. May the Force flow with her on in heaven. I'm sure her mother will live with her in peace. And yeah, 1956, 2016. Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. And I hope that the Star Wars team will find a good replacement. It's gonna be a big shoes to fill. So yeah. JD out. May the force be with the fans and Fisher's family and the Star Wars crew.